What is up, folks? Welcome back to Spiritual Justice. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Justice Harris. I have been very passionate studying and also practicing spiritual growth techniques since I was 17. I am 23 now, so about 6 years, going on 7 years of doing this. And I made this channel to share with you guys techniques that I've learned to be able to raise your consciousness, to grow spiritually, to overall live a more healthy life where you're more connected to God. So if that is the type of things that you are into, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and leave me a comment with the type of videos that you guys would want. Now, today, quickly, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the pineal gland, which is located right here. Now, I mentioned this on my YouTube before, and I'll make future videos about the different type of chakras you have in your body. But you have two chakras on the higher part of your body right here. You have your crown chakra, which is here, and then you have your third eye chakra, which is right here, aka the pineal gland. And I truly believe that in order for you to not only get closer to God, not only lower anxiety, but raise your consciousness and start noticing some serious magical spiritual things go on in your life, things that are almost like miracles. I truly believe that the way to accomplish this is to open and to activate the pineal gland. Now, I'm going to explain exactly why I believe this, and I'm also going to share a technique with you guys to be able to open your pineal gland. I learned after 3 years of meditating the proper way to meditate is to activate your pineal gland while doing it. I'm going to share that exact technique with you guys today. So, first, I want to talk about the pineal gland in general and why I believe it is so important. It is probably one of the most important chakras we have, and it's because it controls your perception and what you see. Now, I want you to know that you are in control of your reality. You're in control of your perception and how you see things. Now, you have thousands and thousands of thoughts on a day-to-day basis, but the thoughts that you choose to resonate with and the thoughts that you choose to perceive a certain way based off of your physical reality, it actually comes from your pineal gland. So you have your thoughts, but you identifying with those thoughts is coming from right here, the pineal gland. Now, you not resonating with those thoughts or not believing those thoughts, it is also coming from the pineal gland. So you training the pineal gland into perceiving things the proper way is going to be the main goal here. So that is exactly why me and someone else can walk into a room and endure the same event, but we feel differently about the event. Someone can have some PTSD or trauma from a car accident, and me, someone who's never been in a car accident, we can see a really bad car accident happen in front of us and have two different type of perceptions of that car accident and how it made us feel. And notice that the perception that you have on something, it is directly correlated to the way that you feel about it. And feeling, along with thought and along with speech, is going to be one of the main things that actually affects your physical reality. So if you feel negative, your physical reality is going to bring more negativity to you. So it's really important to train and to be aware on how you perceive things, because how you perceive things is going to lead directly to how you think about things, how you talk about things, and most importantly, how you feel about things. When you have all of these thoughts and they're polluting your brain, or your brain just feels like it can't be still, I like to call this the thinking mind. Now, it is up to you whether you want to associate yourself with the thinking mind, meaning you want to believe all the thoughts that come to your head. Now, the wherewithal to restrain from resonating with those thoughts and believing them is going to come from practicing the third eye meditation technique, which helps you practice no thought, which is really where you find God at, guys. You find God in your meditations when you have no thought. When you are experiencing pure bliss and pure consciousness is when you are experiencing God. It's when you have the ability to visualize properly and to actually manifest things into your physical world, is when you can experience no thought. And if you don't know how to do that, then you're just going to always resonate or relate yourself to the thinking mind, which the thinking mind is going to throw a bunch of things at you. It's going to throw fear at you. It's going to throw anxiety. It's going to throw unhappiness. It's going to throw doubt. It's going to throw all of these different type of techniques from the devil. And if you don't know how to take no thought and reach that God consciousness by activating your third eye, you're always going to resonate and believe what your thinking mind is telling you. The ability for you to think for yourself and to only resonate with the thoughts that you want to resonate with that come from your head, it is going to come from you activating and training the third eye, because that is how you perceive things. Activating the third eye has helped me resist so many temptations in my life. I used to be such a lustful guy who my brain was polluted with lust, with greed, with envy, with all of these thoughts that come directly from the devil. And I was able to disassociate myself with those to the point that now I don't even think lustful thoughts. I don't even think negative thoughts. I don't even think thoughts of greed. I don't think thoughts of pride. And it's simply because I was able to train my third eye to perceive things differently. Once I was able to perceive things differently, then I was able to turn my brain towards the direction of only paying attention, only resonating with the things that's going to push me towards the goal that I want to have. Now, I want you to know that nothing can be created when the brain is chaotic. The only times that things can be created and manifested into the physical world is when you have a calm brain. The only time that you can have a calm brain is when you are in bliss, when you are in pure consciousness, when you're in the presence of God, which is why we do these third eye techniques, because these third eye techniques is going to open our third eye and allow us to see things differently, allow us to perceive things on a godly level, so that the way that God thinks, we think more like him. And we already know how powerful and magical he is. And if we're made in his image, then we are also powerful and magical, which means that we can do things. We can create things in our physical reality. We can cause miracles. Everything has a cause and effect. So if you feel like a miracle is happening in your life, there was something that caused that. And I'm telling you that you can speed that process up. So if you feel like right now only negative things is happening to you, there's no miracles happening to you, it's your fault. You have to take accountability for that because you create your reality. Now, if you want miraculous things to start happening to you, you need to start operating from a different type of frequency and a different type of vibration. I call it the God consciousness. And you're going to do that, or at least you're going to start the process of doing that by opening your third eye. So, opening your third eye is going to help you think of things differently, perceive things differently, become closer to God, resist temptations, and ultimately manifest things into your physical reality. You're going to feel like you're literally like a superhuman. You're going to realize that your intuition is heightened times 10. You're going to realize that there's a voice in your head that's literally leading you all throughout life. You're going to say, Jesus, what the hell is this? It's your intuition, aka your consciousness, aka God. And all of this becomes a lot easier when you can open the pineal gland. And I'm going to show you guys today the meditation technique that I use to open the pineal gland. Since I've done this, not only have I been happier, but I've been, like I said, able to resist temptations. I've been more positive. I've been able to manifest things into my physical reality that I've been wanting for so long. Literally as simple as me having a significant other, and there's things about her that I've been wanting to change since we've gotten together. There's things about her that have rubbed me the wrong way that I've been wanting to change about her, and I've been having so many conversations with her like I want this to change, I want this to change, I want this to change, I want you to get better in this way and this way and this way. And then it took me taking no thought, right? Stripping away my ego, getting in God's consciousness, and activating my pineal gland and visualizing the type of person that I want her to be. And now, without me telling her anything, without me explaining anything to her, without me having any conversations, she is slowly becoming the person that I've always wanted her to be. And it's literally happening so rapidly. When I tried for 2 years to get her to do it, the moment that I took the control out of my hands and I just tried to stop being so controlling, and what I did is I manifested the type of person I wanted her to be into my physical reality through my meditation by taking no thought, by getting closer to God, because God is within you. So I go inside of myself to change things in my physical reality, because anything that's going on in my physical reality is a direct reflection on what's going on internally. So if my girlfriend is acting a way that I don't believe that she should be acting in our relationship, even though she's the one doing it, I have to take some sort of accountability for that, because I'm literally attracting that into my physical reality. And now that she's changing, it all started to happen once my perception of her changed. Once my perception of her and the type of person she was changed, and now I perceived her to be the type of person I wanted her to be, then she started becoming that person. It's so weird. Now, how do you change your perception? Because I know that this is so hard. You have to train the third eye, because the third eye is responsible for how you perceive things. Like I said, me and someone else can be going into the same room and we can see the same things and we can have the same thoughts. But this right here is going to control how I perceive it compared to how he perceives it. So this is the technique. It's very, very quick. What you're going to do is you're going to look in this area. 9 times out of 10, you're going to see a light up there, which they say in the Bible, God is light, but you're going to see a light right here, a white light. Now you can close your eyes like this and you can look up, and I'm seeing a light right now as we're doing it. And it's not easy to do the first few times you do it, but I've done it every day for an hour a day, 2 different sessions. So now it's very easy for me to roll my eyes and look right here directly, to the point that I can do it with my eyes open now. I don't have to close my eyes. So now I just do this, which is where I just look up to the third eye and I meditate for literally 30 minutes straight. By the time you get to like 10 or 15 minutes, you're literally going to take no thought. You're going to be purely in God's consciousness. So if this video helps you guys, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and comment below what type of videos you guys want. I love you all. I'm out.